welcome to my loot from 25,000 Master Farmers. Keep in mind, I am using the Elite Thieving outfit, so I get a 7% chance to double pickpocket. Now, I don't actually know if this works on herbs or any seeds that you do get. I think it's just the GP. But anyway, the easiest way I found to pickpocket a Master Farmer is actually Martin, who is located in the Draenor village. This is because you can trap him with his 4 little piggies. Well, 3 little piggies, and then you got the mama pig. And to make this as AFK as possible, you want to go to your tool belt, settings, seed aside, and you will want to toggle from red berry all the way to poison ivy for bush seeds. So right there, when you get them, it will automatically be 7 items less that you're able to pickpocket from him. As for the flowers, I did marigold all the way to white lily, except I kept the limpwort just in case I want to plant them, but I'm not an Iron Man, but it's just a potential idea that if you are an iron, you could actually do this for the limpworts. For the herbs, now this kind of depends on you. I mean, you could get rid of the Guam, Marntel, and Tarman, which I found to be very common, or you can actually make it eat Lanthanine, Dwarf, Torso. Torso and Dwarf are actually very expensive, but each of these 3 seeds you get on average of 1 per hour, and then it's like a 33% chance depending on if you get any of them or not. I'll scroll down a little bit more for the hops. And this, I mean, honestly, you could probably just make them eat all of them. But again, if you're an iron player, you will need some variety seeds for Chinchampas. So for that, I got rid of the Wild Blood, the Yanilian, and the Canderon. I kept all the vegetables, just in case, again, if you're making Primal Feast. And for the other seeds, this one, you could get rid of the Buttercap Mushroom. It's not needed. And the reason why is because once you have toggled all those correctly, you will get 28 seeds in total from him. Now, if you have a 28th inventory slot open, you'll be able to freely pickpocket him. Once you get 28, like a full inventory, you will not be able to pickpocket him. But with this setup, the only seed that you're able to get is the Fellstock seed, in which case I was averaging 1 every 3 hours, so that you can just AFK this massively. And then I did pickpocket him using the Sticky Fingers relic, which of course increases pickpocketing by 50%. And then the experience rates, if you're doing this, and keep in mind I do have the full Black Ibis, so I get that 5% extra XP. You can expect to get 125,363 XP per hour. And then the pickpockets is just 2,667. And, I mean, that's about it. I mean, it's very AFK. Well, unless you get very unlucky. And, well, lucky by getting a lot of Fellstock seeds, because those I did not get too much. But anyway, I'll be right back once I hit the 25,000 Master Farmer. 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. That was a 25,000 Master Farmer. Let's pick up these 2 Fellstock seeds. Keep in mind, this did take me a little over 9 hours to do. And then I have every single seed I did get. And if I'm going to be honest, for some reason, the Master Farmer is not too good for low-level herb seeds, but as you can tell, I almost got 800 Tarman seeds and then 535 Harrlander, but you might not be able to see it. So let me do a price check real quick, and let's just zoom into it so that you're able to actually see it. And right here, there we go. So this is what I was talking about. The seeds, you don't get too much except these Tarman. They're almost 2 mil worth, and then the Harrlander was almost 3 mil, and then the Raynars was 1.4 mil, and then I guess like the little mid-tier seeds, you don't get them too much because I mean they didn't even break 50 as much. The low-level ones, 800. Look at that. And then there we go. There is the only 2 Felstock seeds I did get, and again 9 hours worth. And then look at those potatoes and onions. I barely even got 500 of them. Now if we look at those cabbage seeds, look at that, 11,000 of them. That is worth 3.6 mil. The tomatoes also are 1.6 mil. The sweet corn is 2.4 mil worth of them. And then it starts getting a little less, that the strawberry is 800k, and then the watermelons, it's only 200k. And then the barley seeds, I mean, they're pretty good. It's almost a mil right there. But then the jute seeds, they kind of crash down. Same thing with the Asgardian. Now the Hammerstone, for some reason, those you get a good amount, as you can tell. And then look at those 433 Lamport seeds. I did get 28 cactus seeds, although if I'm going to be honest, I don't even know why I toggled them. I don't even know if they're good or not. And then I did get 49 cave nightshade, which is extremely good because you could make the weapon poison plus or the weapon poison plus plus. Granted, you do need the coconut milk for that. So, I mean, that's a good alternative if you want to just AFK Master Farmers with that. I did get 81 Bittercat mushrooms and then 14 Marcella mushrooms. The total is 18.2 mil. And I'm just going to say for the grand value, if I do divide it for the 9 hours, you can expect this to be about a little over 1.9 mil GP per hour. But that's granted if these seeds do sell. Most of them, mainly the herbs, they should sell because of the Garden of Kahed, which, I mean, the seeds change daily, so players may buy your seeds at a certain day depending on it, and you can even ask for a little more because, I mean, if you do this for the 800 Tarmans, you get them almost about 80 an hour. So I mean, that's pretty good to farm them yourself, you know. But I mean, other than that, it's not too much notable things to really, I mean, it's just 18 mil. But with that, thank you all so much for watching this loot from 25,000 Master Farmers. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, as it really does help.